We've been very critical of Miami and everything in the process. Miami proved that they belonged in this tournament, and it was never it was never about Miami getting in. That was the problem. It was the process. It was the teams, honestly, it was the teams at 8 and 9 that I had more of a problem with. But it was the process. But Miami got in, as they probably should have been, maybe at or above us the whole time. And they proved they belong. You know, they beat every team in front of them. They beat 2 SEC teams. They beat the defending national champions, and they came within 6 of this national champion team who didn't have a blemish on their schedule. So I'll give all the credit in the world to the Miami Hurricanes. Like they earned what they got. We'll talk about Indiana, but Sean, any thoughts on the Hurricanes in their season?
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, like you said, it was more them, like kind of the way they got in, and if they deserved to be there, then they should have just been there the whole time. And it was just kind of this whole show, at the end, I wasn't a big part of. But yeah, you kind of look at the tournament as a whole, and I was kind of looking at it, and I was trying to remember, like, how many of these matchups were, like, great games. You know what I mean? Like, I was trying to look, and I mean, obviously you get some.
Not a lot.
No, there was a lot of laughers in the tournament,
Yeah.
and, games with Ole Miss seemed to kind of – I mean, Miami had some close – I mean, obviously the Ohio State game was competitive, and I thought the Ole Miss one was for a while too. It just felt like, a lot of these teams had kind of fizzled out. You know what I mean? Like it just kind of run their course. So, I mean, I'm hoping as a whole, I fortunately for college football, they got a real good championship game. Like I know it wasn't back and forth, like, taking, lead changes, but at least it was a very competitive game, and it was exciting, and it was loud. And man, did you see the ticket prices that those seats were going for? Insane.
Absolute insanity. And the fact that, you're in Miami, and it was
4,000 some for the top row.
Like 70, 4,000, and it was still 70% Indiana fans. I mean, people cashed in on this kind of once in a lifetime opportunity situation, and it's capitalism at work.